road, he offered up a whole bunch of frequent flyer miles to allow us to fly down to Phoenix, Arizona, from where we rented the car and drove to Roswell. So I just want to give a big thank you to Jeremy and Tinkham Road. They're probably one of the best bands in Washington State, and they're kind of like a Pacific North Weird if they were a band, you know.
Oh, well, wonderful. That's quite magnanimous of them to do that for you, to get you down there. And we will definitely look forward to hearing some of their music as well. That'll be wonderful.
Yeah, they're wonderful. And if I have time, I have one more little, or actually two more little things I want to throw out.
Yeah, if you can do it in about 45 seconds, we can do that.
Absolutely. I just started a very top secret book assignment. I'm working with a very good friend who's an illustrator, and we are working on a very special anthology of cryptids across the United States. I can't say too much about it, but this is coming out sometime next year, hopefully.
Oh, very nice.
And yeah, it's just going to be a lot of fun. So I'm doing my first book, which is going to be great.
Oh, it's about time there. You would have a fantastic book if you were an author. So I got to look forward to that one.
Yeah, we're going to have a blast.
Well, and you got one more? Quick, go for it.
One more. I'd say that I ended the year perfectly by meeting a very, very wonderful girlfriend named Sabrina, who's kind of like the coolest paranormal girlfriend one could ever have.
Oh, my goodness.
A shout out, because she's probably listening right now.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I've seen you and her doing your Pacific North Weird thing online, so she's very beautiful, and it sounds like she's just the perfect person here to help you do whatever you do. So wonderful.
Well, she's just a blast for someone like, hey, it's Sunday morning, let's go look for ghosts at Pike Place Market. Do that.
Wonderful. Well, listen, Vince Inzunza, thank you very much from Pacific North Weird for joining us one more time for this last recap of 2018. And, buddy, we'll be looking forward to you next week, I guess, in 2019.
Yeah, absolutely. And congratulations to you on your 2-year anniversary.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later.
Bye, Michael.
you can advertise your business on Night Dreams Talk Radio, and you will be heard worldwide. Why not contact us at nightdreamstalkradio@gmail.com. Your Saturday Night Dreams Talk Radio Network. Your host, the Paranormal Lawyer.
That's me, Michael W. Hall, right here with you on Night Dreams Talk Radio at nightdreamstalkradio.com. Please tell your friends about us. We are going to have an entire network here on the first part of the new year, 2019. We've got 5 guest hosts with all sorts of guests from the paranormal. We've got UFOs and cryptids, and we've got conspiracy theories with Gary Tombstone Anderson 5 days a week. We have shows now every night and day of the week on Night Dreams Talk Radio. So I hope you're going to be joining us for the new year as it comes along. Now, we have the next hour of our show set aside for kind of a retrospective of the UFO I-Team, the folks that are out there, boots on the ground, doing the investigations of UFOs and Bigfoots and all sorts of, even ghosts and orbs and all those kinds of things. And what I'm going to do here is see how many people we have on the line from the UFO I-Team, and we're going to start a little kind of like story of what's been going on for the last year or so with 2018. So let's see who we have on the line. We have Lee Strauss on the line.
Yes, you do.
Oh, wonderful, Lee. Thank you for joining, and thank you for hanging in there with us during the first hour of the show there. I'm going to call and just see if we have anybody else on the line there. And if you are on the line from the UFO I-Team, go ahead and tell us you're there.
Trish here. Tish the Mystic.
Oh, Tish is here. Wonderful. Okay, great. We've got Tish. We've got Lee, and who else do we got? Well, we'll
Hi,
try.
guys. Can you hear me? This is Ray Leo.
Oh, there you are, Ray.
Hey. Hi, Ray.
I was hoping you were still there. Good. So we got Lee, we got Tish, we got Ray. Anybody else on the line? If you're a member of the UFO I-Team, what I'd like you to do is write down this phone number and please call in during this last hour of the show. And this is our call-in phone number, by the way. If anybody out there, a friend even of the UFO I-Team, or if you're interested in this subject, feel free to write this phone number down and give us a call, and I will bring you into the discussions here. The number for calling in to the Paranormal Lawyer Show on Night Dreams Talk Radio is 425 area code 329-3391. That's 425-329-3391. And I will give that out a couple more times as well for anybody who comes in a little bit late and would like to join the show there. Well, let's start with you there, Lee. How have you been, and how are the holidays treating you this year?
Well, holidays have been great. Just doing my normal thing. You know, the winter's kind of the downtime when you got a lot of clouds in the sky. So the only thing that I can hope to catch is things that actually come in uninvited. So that's what we've been doing lately, and there has been some action.
Oh, there has been. All right, that's great. It's interesting to know. And you're the UFO I-Team's intrepid camera guy, the mountain man that'll take the cameras right up to 10,000 feet or more above and just get the interesting stuff on tape. So we'll have to listen to hear some of the stuff that you're telling us about sooner or later here in the next hour or so. But thank you for giving us that info, and we will now talk with Tish. How are you? Are you on the line still, Tish?
I'm here, yes.
Okay, great. And how were your holidays?
Wonderful, a lot of family time. so that's a happy time for me.
Well, wonderful. Yeah, you got to have some time off and got to enjoy the folks out there. So,
yeah, lots of good food.
Oh, well, there you go. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's get into some of the well, before we do that, we'll get Ray on the line, and then what we'll do is kind of do a little bit of talking about some of the interesting things that the UFO I-Team were involved with here this last year. Ray, are you still online as well?
I'm right here.
Yeah. Okay. How are you doing? How were the holidays for you?
Excellent. Couldn't be better. Right now I'm in the frozen tundra of Minnesota. And
oh my gosh.
It's chilly, but I am not wasting any time here. I have my eyes up to the sky, and I am collecting stories for the new year.
Oh, wonderful. You're always on the road, so that's wonderful. You've got some new leads out there of
Got it.
weird and paranormal, huh?
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. So, you know what I thought we could do is we could start off with maybe the beginning, and I'm going to try to get some more folks on the line here with us as well as we go through this, but let's start with the beginning of the year and the Quinault Beach UFO Festival, and tell the folks a little bit about how the UFO I-Team was involved with Johnny Manson and the Ocean Shores UFO Festival down there. Lee, you want to lead off and kind of tell folks how that went for us?
Well, that was pretty crazy. I mean, that was my first festival that I've ever gone to, so I didn't know what to expect. But just the amount of people that were clamoring to talk with us afterwards, to hear our stories and all of that it was just amazing. And it seems like the community is a really good community. Like, everybody seems to be happy and grateful that, you're willing to take time to speak with them about things. And that's probably what most impressed me, I think.
Yeah, and Tish, I think you really enjoyed the festival as well. I remember your really well-spoken talk in front of the group down there as well.
Yeah, I was able to share my heart with it about inner space and why it's so meaningful to me to have a connection telepathically and spiritually with the beings in other dimensions. But like Lee was saying, the people there, the community, everyone was so grateful that they had a place to talk about this story. It was like a big relief. And so it's like we're offering a service to people when we go out into the community.
Yeah, I definitely got the feeling that, ever since that, it was kind of the beginning of the year. It was in March that we were there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that long after that New York Times article hit, confirming the existence of UFOs for the first time in history. And I got the feeling that people were just wanting to talk about things. Probably some of their sighting reports. I know we had a whole lot of folks that, wanted to even get their stories on tape with us.
We got quite a few stories. Yep.
It was nice that we were able to have our forensic artist there with us too, to make pictures basically, or draw what other people had seen. I mean, that was extremely helpful.
Yeah,
it went a long way for me. Right. I think it went a long way for me and those other people just to realize that people are seeing things out there and they can recall it from memory, not just making it up,
Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, it is kind of cool that we have that ability to have a forensic sketch artist on the UFO I-Team that can actually, for the very first time in most of these people's sighting reports, create a photograph or any kind of a painting of what they actually saw. And I think it's quite an epiphany for most folks to actually get something down on a piece of paper that they can